Happy Halloween! I honestly just wish people would give out bacon and butter packets instead of candy for Halloween. Happy Halloween! I am working a shift over at sort of like a small farmer's market that we have at our school. People are setting up. Lots of things going on. Cookies! I think there are samosas under these. Why are you not keto paleo? I honestly just wish people would give out bacon and butter packets instead of candy for Halloween. Like, that would be a very nice ketogenic Halloween. Samosas, donuts, produce. This is something I've never seen before. Apparently it's gooseberry. I honestly don't know how to cook that. Spaghetti squash, regular squash, purple cabbages, stuff, more stuff, lettuce, bananas, ooh, bananas, lots of sausages, and my favorite is that they do have also smoked bacon. Smoked bacon, like I can just basically have this for lunch, like literally. Oh my god. So good. And pretzels. Tell us about Chia Amigos.
Hey guys, yeah, we're chia pudding, healthy snack for you. Come down, grab us every Wednesday, 11 to 4 p.m. We're here. High protein, low sugar.
Sweet. Thank you. A little touch up of makeup with my friend who's doing my makeup. Open your eyes. It's gonna be the other, and now I'm gonna go straighter. Gluten-free pizzas, brownies, score bar, coconut cookie. Hello. That looks really good. Brownies, everything. Come visit the market, one and all. The lighting sucks, but it's around 7:30 p.m. On a Halloween night, and we're just going trick-or-treating. I mean, my bike is starting to get a little bit full. You probably can't see anything from there because it's so dark. But some houses are so nicely dressed up. I love it. Good morning, my fitties. It is a Sunday morning. I thought I was gonna go out and go for a run today, but something just called to me and said, you know, I think you should slow down just today, just for today. So I listened to that inner voice, and now I'm just walking down a path. I feel really peaceful right now. I'm gonna shut the camera off soon because I'm just in such a zen mode. I don't want the flow to stop. But I just wanted to document this little time in the morning to myself. It's wonderful. And I'm gonna keep listening to that inner voice. It is about 5:30 p.m. right now, and it's plenty dark outside. I am now at a yoga studio. I help out almost every week just to volunteer and clean up a few things. I'm gonna get my flow on, probably privately in one of the rooms that they're not using in about 30 minutes. I'm gonna do that, just wind down a little bit. So yeah, that's just a nice little update. I taught yoga today, and now I'm gonna do my own little practice. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Just taught an amazing yoga session privately. And now I'm gonna be off to, I have a meeting with my boss. I'm gonna heat up some lunch, and I'm so pumped for the rest of the day. I've recently been reading a few self-development books that have really changed the way that I look at things. One of them is called The 4 Agreements, and I have it right here. It's about making these 4 agreements to yourself on how you can interpret the world and see yourself. So there are 4 agreements. I believe the first one, I'm not gonna go in order, I don't remember the order, but the first one is don't take things so personally. Whether that be a comment that somebody says to you, a situation that's happening to you, or even the things that you tell yourself, like, oh, I suck, I shouldn't have done that, I'm a crappy person. Don't take it so personally. You don't have to victimize yourself for it. You can move beyond it. The other one, be impeccable with your word. Speak with integrity, say only what you mean. Avoid using the word to speak against yourself or gossip about others. Use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love. Don't make assumptions. Find the courage to ask questions and to express what you really want. Communicate with others as clearly as you can to avoid misunderstandings, sadness, and drama. Then last one is always do your best. Your best is going to vary from day to day. Just because you did your best one day doesn't mean you have to outdo that same result the next day. Yes, that is the trajectory, but just keep in mind that every single day your best will be different, and just to honor that. And as long as you do your best, there's nothing you can say to yourself. Like, I did my best, I couldn't have done any better, there is no regrets. So that's the 4 agreements, and it's a very easy read. I can give this to my little brother who is 8 years old, and he would understand this book because everything is put into simplistic terms, everything is put into simple sentences. The next book I've read is called E Squared, and it's by Pam Grout. And this one, it's kind of woo-woo. It's just a funny sense of humor throughout the book, consistently sarcastic. It's about these 9 tricks that you can try to ask the universe for a sign, for a message, for some reassurance, and then the universe will respond back to you. And it's about giving the universe a deadline. So for example, I want to manifest more money into my life. And the other day, I wrote this down in my journal, and I gave it 48 hours, and I think it was at like hour 40 that I was just walking down the road, and I saw 3 TTC tickets on the bench, and I just thought, wow, there's my sign. Another one would be, sending a message telepathically to somebody in the world. And I sent this telepathically to my mom because we fought the other day, and I told the universe, this is what I'm hoping she will say, this is what I'm hoping that I will feel after this. Next day she texted and she apologized. My prayer was answered. But you might argue that all these things are purely coincidental, but the placebo effect is so effective. Use it. Use it to your advantage, right? Whatever makes you happy. So I've been implementing a lot of these things into my life. Next up, I'm going to read A Tribe Called Bliss by Lori Harder. I hear that one's good. I'm also going to read Expectation Hangover by Christine Hassler, who is one of my favorite podcasters and life coaches. And I have already read The Universe Has Your Back. Now that one truly spoke to me. It's by Gabrielle Bernstein. I listened to it on audiobook. You might be able to find this somewhere on YouTube. It's a fantastic read for those who want to be led by joy and inspiration. It's about controlling what you can control and then letting the magic happen, so that the universe can do the rest for you. Those are the books that I've been reading so far. And I've been re-inspired with the spiritual classes to put on incense again, which I have burning right there, and it smells wonderful. Yes, you see that right. I hog, and I mean hog, almond milk when they're on sale. I just love them. Anyway,